All right. Today's date is Wednesday, January 24th, 2024. And this is Rick Sadler speaking. I've got the weekly SPY chart up right now. And I've got my my lines up here that I use, quadrant lines that I use. Right here, let's do this. Boom, there we go. Right here is the 50% retracement. That's one of the areas that I would consider as a target if we started to move down. I am not considering that yet. I do not feel that we're ready to move down. If we take this low over here, what is this, in March, take this low, and I'm taking this because here's a green dot run right here, and then this is where the red dot run starts, the bearishness, and this is where the green dot run starts again. So I'm using that low, that high, this low, and that gives us our lines up here. Now there was some talk early on by Rickster that, hey, the SPY is going to 500, and I know that a few people kind of poo-pooed that off, and you know, I mean, I had to swallow a little bit of a cardboard on that. The more and I've agreed with him afterwards, but the more and more I look at it, the more and more I'm thinking, damn right, let's get that 500 up there. I think that's a great number to go for. There's nothing about this chart that says that we're not going to get there. We are less than 3% away to that. We've already, you can see where this line right here, this line is the 75% line, and we've already come up and tested it, challenged it, beat it, and we're now tagging the 100% retracement line. This line up here is the 125% retracement line, and there's the 500 mark. So I'm thinking, heck yeah, let's be part of the 500 club, huh? So I'm digging the SPY getting there. Here's back to the daily right here, and you can see what it's doing. Daily is very, very bullish still at this point. You can see pre-market, the bulls are happy and moving up. Now, I do feel that we need to watch for these minor pullbacks, and that will offer entries into charts. Okay, so we do want to watch that. Let's take a look at the transports, IYT, and I'm going to grab another drink of coffee here. Well, it's good, right temperature. Take a look at IYT. This to me is kind of a perfect setup. You see how we're red, a little bit of green, a little bit of red right there. See how, well, right now we have a good candlestick chart pattern. And then see how we rallied up to a high, and see the pullback today. Actually, pullback yesterday as well. Pullback today. We just crossed over the trend indicator. I think that's a cool chart pattern. I love that on the right side over here. I love that type of chart pattern here. So what I'm looking at is IYT to continue up higher. We're going to need to get through 260, 650 to get, you know, much higher than that. And even then, we're not up to the all-time highs. Here's some highs over here at 280.80. So that would make a nice target right there. If we get the transports working with us, that is very positive for the market. And that puts us closer and closer to that 500 mark on the SPY. The next chart that is extremely important is SMH. And SMH is, well, it's just clearly bullish. There's no getting around it. That thing just keeps on going. And, you know, it's it's that way because we've got a lot of these tech stocks that are working out, and that's pulling SMH up. The semiconductor stocks, they're moving on up. Probably the most important chart could be most important chart of any chart you look at is FNGU, because this is where the power is. This is where the electricity is. This is where the water flows. This is the buck stops right here. You couldn't put all the Dow together to do what these few stocks do here. This is the big dog. So where this goes, the market will go. Now, the market will fight it for a few days sometimes, but it will give in. It will lose. So keep your eyes on FNGU. It's a rockin' chart. It tells you a lot about the current market and the market going forward. It tells you a lot about that. So here we are breaking out. That's just looking absolutely bullish. We are getting a little high. We've got one, and you know that I count gaps as a day. So you've got a gap. You've got a little gap here. We'll pass on that one. So what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days up, the way I look at a chart. So 9 days up, yeah, we're getting close to maybe a little bit of resting. Doesn't mean that it has to be today, but we are getting close, so be prepared, okay? Be prepared for, you might need to take some profits. Be prepared because that will set us up for some new entries. That will be exciting when that happens, okay? All right, let's take a look at some chart. Let's take a look at T2123. You can see that it's bullish. It's still green. It's still working. As long as that 60 minutes stays green, this market is bullish. If we see the 60-minute green and the 15 minutes starts to roll over, the market is still bullish, but it becomes a little bit choppy. Okay, a little bit choppy. So this is how we'll watch that. All righty. Here's a chart that's looking pretty good. Earnings are, that's something we want to watch is earnings. There's a handful of stocks where their earnings is way out there. There's a lot of stocks that's around that 30-day mark. I can deal with the 30-day mark. I don't really want to buy anything necessarily closer. But, we'll talk about that as each one comes up. Here's SEM. Nice big pop to the upside. Great little consolidation here. I think the bulls showed their hand, suggesting they are still in this. As far as a target to the upside, just peaks and valleys. That's a real simple way to look for targets up here. See, peak right in here. There's another peak. And this peak here, see that valley right in there? So peaks and valleys is what you want. Where there's been an argument for targets is what you want. So I think SEM is looking very good. Let's see, let's pass on that one. Here's one, NXE, almost, the 23rd of next month. So, I like I say, I can handle that. Take a look at NXE, big bullish candle right off the 50-period moving average. Let's get this up. We rally up, we pull back, test the trend indicator, and now it looks like the bulls are back in this, ready to take it higher. So let's look for that next leg in there. That's something I want to do. And to me, it just looks like it's going higher. You take the weekly chart and look at it. Look at that beautiful bottom. Beautiful bottom. And we've just rolled right up over it. Man, we're in some all-time new highs. So based on this, just a simple, say a 20% move is right there. And that is very doable, extremely doable. Look what it's done already. So that one is in. Let's look at another one I have on my watch list is DocuSign. This is about one of the prettiest stocks I've seen here. And I talked about this last night, the rising method. Here's the weekly chart. I am on the weekly chart. See how we popped up and pulled back with 3 candles and then popped up again? That's called a rising 3 method. That's a candlestick pattern. So I'm about over 64.15 is what I would be looking for. And there could be some buying down here too. I mean, there would be no problem with that. And yeah, I would have no problem buying it before the breakout, but I would use that trendicator as my stop line here, okay? I will post this list out here, absolutely. Let me get finished with this and we'll do that. What else have we got? Let's make sure that that one's flagged. Let's see here. URA, now I'm already in this one. This is a moneymaker today, if we can hold here. So the way charts work is, you know, you have these moves that go up, and then when you do have the follow through, like it appears we're having this morning, that doesn't mean that it's clear to just go up. That's not what that means. What it's clear to do is hang out up here at a good level, but move back and forth, because it's got a test. And when it comes back and tests and then starts moving up, that's that next little leg up. And then it'll test again, and then it'll give you that next little leg up. So this is, you know, chart management. Find where you want to enter it, and you know, it's not like find it. The chart will talk to you. Listen to the chart. If the chart is saying this is where you should buy it, you'll know it. Then you buy it, and if you believe in the chart, and this is something that we should probably talk about one of these days, kind of in depth. If you believe in the chart and you buy it, and it pulls back, not all of them are, not all of them you have to get out of. Maybe what you do is you add to it. You actually lower your cost, because the trend is still a trend. Price is like something on drugs. This is price. This is your brain on drugs, all right? Price is the same way. It's on drugs. There's thousands and thousands of traders maybe looking at this, and there's everything from buy and swap, minute to minute, 5 minute to 5 minute, week to week. People that don't even know what the hell they're doing, they're trading this, and it makes it spastic. Now, believe me, I think price is king, but I also think trend is king. And so following that trend, I think, can be as or more important as just price. Now, what happens is a trader doesn't pay as close attention to the trend, and they may buy it too high in the trend. And if that happens and it starts coming down to trend, well, this could be, if you're options, this could be a 25, 30% hit. All that means is you bought it too far away from trend, so you need to learn to find those stocks closer to trend. All right? So, anyway, I think this one is set up to go higher. How about our Walmart? Walmart. Look at Walmart. I can't even imagine why somebody would not be in Walmart. I can't even imagine. Maybe too much money. That would be a reason. Maybe you don't shop at Walmart because you think it's beneath you. I know a lot of people that think that. Hey, I think Walmart's the best store in the world to shop at. Man, I can get a great movie in there, all the crazy people. I can buy milk. I can buy bananas. I can buy pants. Lord have mercy. Everything there. Beautiful chart. All right. I'm out of my time. So, hey, let me do a couple of things right here. It won't take long. And I will get that list posted for you in the room, okay? You guys take care. We'll see you at the bottom of the hour here in about 30 minutes. Thanks a bunch.